Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. YouTubers are the up-and-coming stars of the 21st century, and they often make the headlines for doing ridiculous things to get vital content for their channel. But some YouTubers are better behaved than others, and the odd few end up on the wrong side of the law. Keep watching to see our countdown of 5 YouTubers that went to jail. You will not believe who is at number 1. Number 5, MrBeast. Starting us off at number 5 is an arrest that we are slightly suspicious about. YouTuber MrBeast is famously known for his expensive stunts, so forgive us if we aren't convinced by this one. His YouTube video shows him vlogging an average day, where he is walking down the street with his friend Chris. All of a sudden, a police car pulls up next to them with its lights on, and the police officer ends up pushing MrBeast onto the car and arresting him by placing him in handcuffs. The terrible crime that he was accused of? Breaking his upload schedule and promises to his fans.
I failed to upload more than 2 videos a week this entire year.
MrBeast had previously promised his subscribers that he would upload 3 times each week, but he had fallen short of this target and had only been uploading twice.
Consider it done. 24 hours in jail, MrBeast and friends.
Apparently, this was enough for the officer in question to take him down to the station and then to the courtroom, where he was sentenced to 24 hours in jail. Don't worry about MrBeast, though. The nice judge let his friends go to jail with him. What happened to overcrowded prisons? About 20 hours into their sentence, the gang decided that enough was enough and found some tools to help them escape, turning the video into some kind of weird prison break parody. Although we can admit that this was a very entertaining video, we have a sneaky feeling that this was a fake. Imagine MrBeast got arrested in real life. We are pretty sure that he wouldn't act as calmly as he did in his vlogs.
Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you'll get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works.
Number 4, DanTDM. Up next at number 4, we have YouTuber DanTDM. British social media star Dan is famous for his video game playing, which has earned him over 20 million subscribers on YouTube. If you are a subscriber to DanTDM, you will be shocked to find him on this list, as he seems like such a good guy. But surprise again, this clip isn't DanTDM getting arrested in real life, but rather him ending up in jail in a game called Roblox. The game is known as Jailbreak, where he does end up in jail, so that kind of counts, right? Dan is not happy with being in the jail in the first place, but he soon begins playing the game and working out how to escape.
Did your thing mess up? I think it did, didn't it? Failed your entire plan.
The video shows DanTDM in the top corner of the screen, while his character in the bright orange jumpsuit realizes that he is locked in and tries to escape. First of all, he tries to enlist others to help him by calling out and typing in the game's chat box, but unfortunately no one responds.
Guys, today we are indeed going back to Roblox, a prison, but not just any prison.
He tries to work out all the commands of the game to get a clue on how to escape by trying things like stealing the keys from the prison guard. The best thing about DanTDM playing this game is that it turns out that he had the card to escape on his own person at all times, but he doesn't realize this until much later on.
To the Roblox, a prison break game where you can literally rob jewelry stores, and he was bragging.
Imagine if all prisoners kept their own keys. It would be a pretty dangerous world. Thankfully for DanTDM, his prison time was just a bad dream, as we feel like he wouldn't cope too well in a real prison. Number 3, SSSniperWolf. The YouTuber at number 3 is the only female on our list. Come on, we couldn't leave the women out, could we? They can misbehave too. And she is actually the first one who really does go to jail in real life. In her video called Arrested,
video where I talk about jail and what happened. I know you guys have a lot of questions.
She talks about her experience of jail after tweeting her mugshot and receiving a lot of questions from her followers. She reveals that she was arrested with her partner after they got into a fight. Her partner changed his phone background to a picture of a random girl to rile up SSSniperWolf, and boy did it work.
Okay, so it started off me and Sausage got into a fight and he changed his phone screen to just some random girl.
They got into a screaming argument, and SSSniperWolf ran outside her house while screaming and swearing at her partner. The neighbors overheard the commotion, and one of them ended up calling the police, although she is unsure which neighbors made the actual phone call. Initially, SSSniperWolf didn't talk to the police, but she was told that she had to explain the couple's behavior.
Me and Sausage in a truck together. Obviously, there was bars separating us, but we were like sitting, talking.
SSSniperWolf told the cops that she got into an argument where there was screaming but no physical violence. The police revealed that according to Arizona law, if a couple fights, they both get arrested. She was arrested for disorderly conduct and taken to jail.
Probably gonna spend a night in jail. You'll be out in the morning. I'm like, okay.
She was told that she would spend the night in jail but would probably be released the morning after. She goes on to say that the police recognized her and began talking to her about her channel.
I know you from somewhere. You're that YouTuber, SSSniperWolf. I'm like, oh my god.
But this couldn't stop the arrest itself. In the comments section, the YouTuber updated her followers later on and said that the case against her and her boyfriend was dropped due to there being no evidence and the case being very weak. Couples, take this as a lesson. Do not fight, or you might find yourself sitting alone in a jail cell. And with that, it's now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber. If you come across a photo online and want to know more details about it, just send it over to us. We might even feature it on future videos. Number 2, KSI. Our subscriber pick today is the British YouTuber KSI, who was basically arrested for being a nuisance. It had nothing to do with his famous fight with other YouTuber Jake Paul, but instead something a lot less serious. Not many people know that he has been arrested, but there were cameras who caught some of the events on film.
Wow, I got arrested.
KSI was filming one of his famous pranks out on the streets of London when he came across 2 other YouTubers performing and filming content for their channel. The F2 Freestylers are 2 semi-professional footballers, that's soccer players to most of us non-Brits, who perform football-related tricks on their channel to over 12 million subscribers. KSI saw this as a perfect opportunity to troll them in public as they were filming, and in front of a crowd of people. He began to enter their space and wind them up, and as you can see from the video, they were less than impressed. They ended up running after the famous YouTuber and calling the police. The police stopped KSI with their police van and very quickly put him in handcuffs, saying that he was being arrested. The reason for his arrest was that he was breaching the peace and disturbing members of the public. At this point, KSI realized the severity of the situation and became concerned, as he was only meaning to get some good viral content for his channel. He obviously didn't get into too much trouble, as he is still winding people up and filming it today. Number 1, Logan Paul. Topping our countdown today is KSI's arch nemesis. Why, of course it is his fighting opponent, Logan Paul, who managed to get arrested while he was on holiday.
I must arrest you for this.
Due to the fact that he didn't know the local laws. As he is a full-time YouTuber, Paul naturally wanted to get some footage of the country to share with his fans. So he decided to use his drone in order to get some bird's-eye shots of the local area. I mean, can you imagine the views? Italy is stunning. However, one massive mistake that Logan Paul made was that he did not check whether flying drones was allowed in the area. Turns out, they are actually banned, and it is illegal to fly them throughout the whole country. Who would have known? Logan Paul lost his drone, so his friend Brendan went to try and find it. Footage shows Logan Paul receiving the news from Brendan via text that his drone had actually been confiscated by the Italian military. What a shock!
Saying, I found it, ellipsis, military has it.
Logan went to talk to the soldiers to try and defuse the situation and retrieve his expensive drone, only for them to inform him of the strict Italian laws regarding drones. The military were unhappy with Logan Paul's explanation, and they ended up calling the police. We can see in the footage that the police put Logan Paul in the back of their car before explaining the law to him again and taking him to the police station. What a strict country Italy must be if they lock people up for a small thing like this. After spending the night in jail, Logan was released, much to the relief of his friends, who were unsure how to deal with the situation, as they were all in a foreign country. This must have been a frightening experience for everyone involved. And that concludes our list of the 5 YouTubers that went to jail. Who are you most shocked by? Let us know in the comment section down below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and click on the bell icon to be notified of all our upcoming videos. We will see you all in our next video.